Hello and welcome to the Aftershow for episode 5 of Capricorn 3.
XP.
Today, what? XP, yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys
X,
five because it was some
hell
really,
yeah.
really good moments.
Hell to the
So how
yeah.
how are you all feeling right now?
Emotional.
Wait,
Emotional. Sad.
hold up. 5. That means we're at 21.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yes.
21 means.
Yes, I know what 21 means, but I'm still just asking how you guys all feeling.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Happy.
Stephen's
Yeah,
good.
I'm-
His lady friend is back in the ship. Everything's going fine. Stephen has no issues.
Steven's
Yeah,
gonna wake up
Alice-
tomorrow, so like tomorrow morning as a next session. It's like, everything's great, and I'm just looking at everyone else who's just like staring into the abyss of their cup of coffee.
McClellan
Yeah.
is like doing the therapist thing of, I think I helped, but I'm not sure. Did I help? Did I help?
Stephen's like,
The thing is, I imagine everyone on the ship heard that explosion.
yeah,
Just heard the earth being
No.
moved.
no, because no sound in space.
You wouldn't have heard it, but you'd have felt it because it was basically
Yeah.
I was-
causing
Yeah,
an
we
earthquake.
might have felt the tremor,
Yeah, I was asleep.
but
at
it
the
would have
time.
been very light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But again,
distance plus, like, it. Yes, it was strong, but it was
Plus,
an earthquake
Plus,
strong.
I assume
so.
I assume the main force of the yell was heading away from the ship.
That's why she went outside. She didn't want to hurt Lauren,
But
but
yeah,
she knew she had to get out somehow. So
this crash has been great for Stephen. He's broken the chains of the New World Order. He's been able to express himself a lot more than he normally does. There's a chance he can rekindle his flame with his ex.
He's also found out that he's replaceable.
Yeah. Also, Gerbil, did you? Was I muted when I when I said Raynell's reply to your message, or did you catch it?
I did catch it.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry, you did the right thing. I just didn't think it warranted a response.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I hadn't hit mute before I said it, because sometimes I do, and it's.
So,
but yeah,
I have a question.
What?
What did you guys think of my therapy acting?
I like it. It's fun.
It was actually pretty decent. It was good that showing that you know at least a portion about how therapy works without obviously having to go into the nitty-gritty stuff of how it actually works.
Yeah,
which is all we can ask for in like an RPG thing is you can sell the idea of it more than having to go into details.
Yeah, it was quite fun, and the reason Alice did that, went outside and just basically throw dart, is because McClellan was like, you need to deal with your grief, you need to express it, you need to not bury yourself in your work. So she did exactly that. She went outside and she expressed her grief, and now Mars understands very well how she feels.
Yep.
Mars is just like, could you fucking not? Have you considered just not?
I mean, Mars, Earth, like, they're not leaving things. It's fine.
But yeah,
See,
when
it's possible that you might have woken Mars up with that.
Whoops.
Now, are we talking Mars, the planet, Mars, the Roman god?
Yes.
I mean, because Mars is a planet, but it's also an umbral horizon realm. Horizon realms tend to also have minds of their own and shadow versions of themselves that exist in the Shadowlands. You could have woken up any one of the Marses.
Do you mean
we
planet?
Okay.
Do you mean the planet, the sun, or me?
Yes.
That's fun. That Nell. How did that Nell go? Because I think
I love that so much. It was like I was trying to show it as like she's trying to keep herself together but she also doesn't understand what's going on for a lot of it because she's only been awake for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When McClellan and Harahan were talking about the multiverse thing, if Alice had been there, she would have pointed out that actually it makes sense that if the whole over the Pacific is a thing and it's a tear in the multiverse, then clearly what's happened is it's not one ship doing that, it's ships in every reality doing that, all doing it at the same time in the same place. It's like going up to a window and just punch, 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 punch.
And then you have whatever ritual bullshit was going on down there.
Every single ritual in every single universe.
Yep. Yeah, basically it's just punch, 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 punch against the dimensional barriers, and eventually a cave.
You have a million fists punching on essentially the same pane of glass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, eventually something's got to give. So that's the theory Alice would have posited. And that's what she's going to posit, or at least will do if I remember to. But yeah, she will also reprimand, like if McClellan says that he connected with one of his alternate selves, Alice is going to be like, "You did what? I'm sorry. Do you realize how stupid that is? Do you not understand? Do you not understand the psychological ramifications of interacting psychically with an alternate version of yourself?"
I mean, that's what the commander already pointed out. It was like, if we don't even know what their consensus is, or even if there is one.
It's not even that. Alex would be looking at it as more of a purely logical thing. It's like, you don't know what life your alternate self has lived. Your alternate self could be anything. Your alternate self could be a rapist, a pedophile, a serial killer, a mass murderer, a genocidal dictator, somebody with Down syndrome, somebody with complete insanity, somebody, any number of things could be going on inside that head.
The thing
I did also like the...
Okay, let me explain my thinking. McClellan specifically looked for a version of himself that was as close as he could find to the current him.
All right.
Like, same location, same glowing eyes. That's why I specifically said I wanted to contact one with glowing eyes.
Because it meant they were doing the same spell, so they would have the same thought pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it makes perfect sense from McClellan's perspective. I get why McClellan did it, but Alice would be warning him that was extremely dangerous.
I mean, I just loved my own little sort of vague bullshit for that one of Parsley plus Nightmare plus Raynell somehow equals missing arm.
Oh, also, you said other tidbits. You only gave me one.
Oh, had I?
Yeah. You only gave me the missing arm thing.
Yeah.
No, I thought I had, because as in there was like ones that were actually just in different places or doing different things at the same time.
The DM you sent me is what I got from just looking at the kaleidoscope.
Oh, right.
You said I found out other things by connecting with that McClellan.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. I'll need to think about that one. Yeah, that's actually a good point that you brought that one up, because I just kind of forgot at the time. Genuinely, just kind of went wee.
Because it was a mutual exchange it was a mutual exchange of information. So essentially what they did was essentially read off each other's brains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went on a big old tirade about that exact subject with regards to how the multiverse works. Where after I watched the first episode of Picard, there's just me going on a tirade in the spoilers channel on Sheepy's Discord, because I watched that and I was pissed. It's like, this writing is so fucking bad.
Yeah.
So now that you know that the gauntlet is kind of fucked,
I would just like to point out to Sarah just exactly what McClellan did. In my mind, because McClellan didn't have much time, he didn't like curate the experience. He just went, here, have my experiences, I'll have yours. So essentially, both instances of McClellan experienced each other's lives in a snapshot.
Okay, yeah. I'd actually say in that case, you got off lightly. The other you experienced this version of McClellan's life, and
where you've died over and over.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't think of that.
Yep.
Yeah, so I imagine.
There's all these things we're talking about, all these things to other me. None of us even pointed out the fact that you could have been the bad version. You were the bad guy.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah, Alice. Yeah, actually, that's something like I didn't think of that. I don't know if Alice would. I don't know if Alice would consider that. She might do. In fact, actually, that'd be great if Raynell's the one that realizes that.
I mean, I will just point out, unless someone is like properly insane and properly just completely off the deep end, round the bend, people who do terrible things don't see themselves as the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's.
I raised my hand and pointed at Jeffrey Dahmer.
I did say unless they're actually insane.
Real quick, so I can finish what I was asking.
Yeah.
Now that you'll know the gauntlet is kind of fucked at Earth. Episode 1 right now connecting to it to get air.
Yep.
Because McClellan knows he did that. I don't think a lot of other people know he did that.
I forgot about that, but
McClellan is actually the only one who remembers that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Raynell himself doesn't remember that.
This is the first time the whole crew has survived. So you know.
Oh.
That's why there was a little digital party streamer.
You also, congratulations! You all didn't die.
Lauren set that one up a month ago. It's just
that's just Lauren being a snarky bitch, and I'm here for it.
I don't think that's a snarky bitch. They're just her being hopeful.
Aww.
The fact he took a month is really bad on us.
It's like it's proof that she's doing her job.
And
also, I do love that a month goes by without player interaction. No one survives. The moment we get player interaction, a day in, everyone survives.
It's honestly, that entire alarm thing is probably just a reminder though that yes, it can happen. These people can survive.
Yeah. I wonder what explanation you're gonna give for why suddenly we're doing different things and surviving though. Not just players are playing you now. I wonder if you've got an explanation in mind for that.
I do have a thing for the ending credits, which I think should tie things together.
Nice.
I fully work things together, but that's obviously 5 episodes from now.
I have a theory.
Yeah?
I have a feeling that it was because it was taking a long time to, hell, she still hasn't got the Bible spelled down perfectly because of the memory thing. I feel when we the players took over is when the revival spell got at its most, put together. Like we were at that time where there were best versions of what Lauren could bring back. Where before, we weren't 100% there either. There were times where we were intangible and whatnot. Like to explain why when there was times where Winner was like, no, shit has been fucky.
I kind of want to let you guys know what my plan is, because if I feel
no
that
spoilers.
if you guys are on board with it, then we might be able to work together with the collaborative aspect.
Yeah, but if we're
yes,
gonna do
but
that,
no after show spoilers.
Yeah, no.
We're not going to talk about the after show. Anyway, on the topic of after show, stars and wishes. My star
Lauren
is
GM starts first.
Okay.
My
Sarah,
star.
stars and wishes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a caveat here. My star that isn't a scene that I'm in is McClellan and Mac. My other star is going to be Dad Nell.
Dad Nell. I like that that's immediately called on. Dad Nell.
My wish is same as it was last week, of just seeing how you guys react to the bullshit I have lined up.
I actually have a question. What do you think Lauren's star and wish would be?
Oh,
everyone not dying?
Yeah, no, actually,
it's past. It's happened.
That's her star. Her star is everyone not dying. Her wish is for everyone to continue not dying.
Yeah, so her star is, okay, 8 o'clock is the beginning of the workday, and that's when she gauges things. And so everyone is still alive at 8 o'clock. So she has decided that is everyone has now survived.
Oh, I know what Lauren does. At 8 o'clock, she does the party streamer thing, and then she starts playing the Portal song, "I'm Still Alive."
Which obviously we can't play for copyright reasons, but yes.
I mean, we don't actually play it, we just hear it playing.
As for her wish, honestly, it's a tie-up between not having to do the primal reconstitution again and just having someone to talk to.
Aww.
I mean, hopefully
she's definitely in the... Yeah, but it's more she's definitely now experiencing the downside of being an AI supercomputer, is the fact that she's having to figure out how to talk to people that are like physically not as smart as her.
It's literally talking to children.
While also being a child herself and not understanding her own emotions and her own being and her own personality, etc. Still discovering who and what she is, who and what she wants to be. I know what Alice's next project is going to be. She's going to bury herself in a new project, not to avoid dealing with her grief, but just something to do.
Okay, and, so actually that's a good tie-in. Those are what's your stars and wishes.
My star, my star has just McClellan being an awesome therapist. Like, I think Gerbil does that so well.
Yeah, that was a fantastic scene.
Like yeah, you are genuinely so good at that.
I think my favorite part was he goes to grab the hands. You're not you react badly to that and goes, and basically McClellan goes, okay, we're not touching. Got it.
That's like showing like such a good intuition that was like that. Okay, we're not doing that. That's making things worse.
Yeah, because like people with OCD, people with conditions like that, they tend to go into sensory overload, and people with OCD don't like being touched anyway. Especially bare skin to bare skin. It's like, nope, fucking don't, or I will end you.
I know that feeling.
And so like her OCD was then going into overdrive. Like I said, normally she would immediately be burying herself at work, but she can't do that. So she's like just super OCD. And along with the paradox she's got that's causing the itch in her brain and now needing something to focus on so she's not crying constantly, she's going to be working. Do you want to know what it is she'll be working on, or shall I save that for...
I think save that for the next episode or the next after show, because obviously this is talking about this episode.
I have a hypothetical future question, like, you know, future with this character, Earth show she doesn't, permadie.
Okay.
Well, if we do get back to Earth, would she want Steven's help to find the assholes that covered up her sister's son? Yeah.
Alice is hunting those people down. Like,
spoilers,
if
half
you
of
get
them are
back
dead.
to Earth, Alice is like, well, I'm not part of the technocracy anymore, so I'm gonna hunt those fuckers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Would you want Stephen's help with that? 'Cause,
Yes,
he has-
definitely.
I
Definitely.
mean, I'm
imagine
maintaining my point. Spoilers: half of them are dead.
Yes, but we don't know that. That's why I was saying, would
True.
that be something that
We can take a guess.
Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing: if half those people are deaf, you know what that means?
You get to hunt the other half.
Yeah. Yep. No.
That'll just be for
If
season two
half
happens.
of them are dead, that means the half that are alive need to be punished twice as much. That's
I
how
mean,
that
we're
works.
assuming half, which is a very good attrition rate given there's no gauntlet. Realistically, it's more like there's one alive.
Yeah. Well, in that case, they get 100% of her rage.
I mean, that could also just be like there was 50% casualties 3 weeks ago.
But
Yep.
yeah, like, and another thing Alice is going to posit, because I wanted to point out, but obviously Alice wasn't there, is Alice would then posit that if there's a hole in the multiverse, and if the gauntlet is breaking down and we're seeing other realities, how do we know that the messages we got from Earth were from our Earth? Dun, dun, existential horror.
Hey,
Anyway, Ryan, stars and wishes.
Before I get on to my stars, another thing: if the multiverse is broken down, hey, your sister's still alive out there somewhere.
Oh, I know. I'm fully gonna have Alice.
Just don't turn into Scarlet Witch about it.
I did consider having Alice be like
She's not
she's
dead.
still alive in another reality, right?
I would say probably this is the more kind of realistic and believable one of, yeah, she's just going through the sudden loss of her sister despite the fact that it happened 10 years ago.
Yeah.
She's not going to be thinking about but what about the hole in the sky that leads to multiple Earths?
Yeah.
At least not initially. That's not going to be her initial thought.
Hey, Alice, Allison, here's this book that corrupts people, and we can use an excuse to say that that abuse victims, you know.
No, this is where Sarah decides to be totally evil, and Alice and McClellan make a portal to see to the other multiverses, and Alice sees a reality where her sister is on the Capricorn 3 instead of her, just because Sarah is that evil. Like, it's what I would do.
She'd be on the Capricorn 2.
Okay,
because the Capricorn 2 launched before the Capricorn 3 survived, she would have been on the Capricorn 2.
But but yeah, here's the thing. For my star, it's we have to go with the daddy.
Dad Nell. That
was a good scene.
Yeah, it was a really good scene. I really like that. Just poor Lauren, so broken. Lauren is the best of us. Lauren is such a pure being.
And my wish is, yeah, Stephen and Winton need to have that talk.
Yeah, they do. I love you. No. Just too tired. Go to bed.
It's like, yeah, Stephen does not assume anything will come of, he doesn't think that, there's a shot of them getting back together, but he still has feelings for her, and the reason she dumped him was not his fault.
Yeah.
He did not ask for he did not go in and be like, hey, give me a cat face.
No, but I imagine there's an alternate reality where Stephen has a normal face and Stephen and Winters are still together.
I mean, I will point out, because this is something that came up in a previous episode, so it's fine. The one that you did see in the spacesuit in the Capricorn 2 Tangler looked like how Stephen was before the surgery.
No.
Yeah. Interesting.
Which is why he said his mind instantly went to cloning, because it's like, oh, this is a clone of me who didn't
Yeah, but Alice is gonna have many ideas regarding the multiverse. Anyway,
stars.
I think it's Shadows.
Ryan,
what's your wish? Ryan, what's your wish?
I said my wish.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
To have a talk with Winters.
Yeah.
Did Gerbil go?
Nope.
No,
yeah,
Jabba,
Gerbil
Star
started when
Wishes.
My star was Datnell.
Hey,
And my wish is to not accidentally mindfuck a alternate version of myself again.
Actually, that can tie in very nicely with the thing that I teased in the Discord.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that the one-armed version of McClellan is after that it's going to be like, wow, looks at his arm and goes, don't feel so bad about it now. Could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Dying every day.
I just want to point everyone to the Discord chat.
Yeah.
Because I was reading that and I think Lauren caught my reaction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Lauren, why would you post that?
Jebba wish Jebba.
I already did my wish.
Oh,
So shadows then.
So my star is gonna be the really, Lauren? Really, sorry? Really? Anyhow, my star is gonna be McClellan.
It really does.
And Mac. And screw you, Sarah. And that was a good scene. Loved it. The scream at the end was awesome. The ending, what in the fuck? I want to know what's happening. My wish is, I think Lauren really needs a therapy session.
Yeah.
So my wish is for her to get one because she needs one.
This entire game can be summed up with that metal song that has the line, "What the fuck is going on?"
I think actually no, episode 5 really demonstrates that I don't need danger or threat to fuck with you.
It do be
because
like
this was literally a lull episode where things weren't actually attacking you and you weren't in danger of dying from asphyxiation or anything.
Yep.
I feel like that last one was definitely pointed out right now.
Which one?
That threat of dying by asphyxiation.
That's the only one that you can remember. I'm not going to say that you're the only one who's died of asphyxiation.
Yeah, but I'm the only one who's almost been there in camera.
Fair enough.
I did.
And isn't that the only thing that matters?
I think I'm going to go with my teaser suggestion because it fits so well.
Cheers.
Read it.
Yeah, just read it.
We're not spoiling.
The thing was in Discord? Yeah, I saw that.
It's the final bit that I added.
I think we're just about done with the
and like an idea I had is that like the reason Harahan's helmet was fused to her body is like, what if the reason like the nightmare did that is sort of non-verbal way of saying you're us, we're you, stop attacking us, you dumb motherfuckers.
What if it wasn't the nightmares who did that? And on that note,
true.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for supporting.
Bye.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Not a thing.